I'm Jeff Oliverio, and let's queer up the USA view. Supreme Court denies Kim Davis appeal, leaving marriage equality intact. In a quiet but decisive move, the U.S. Supreme Court announced Monday it will not hear the appeal of former Kentucky clerk Kim Davis, the county official who refused to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples after the landmark 2015 ruling in Obergefell v. Hodges. The justices wrote, quote, "The petition for a writ of certiorari is denied," end quote, leaving intact lower court rulings that found Davis personally liable for violating the constitutional rights of the couples she refused to serve. The decision effectively closes a decade-long legal chapter over religious exemptions in public office, keeping marriage equality firmly in place. Davis, who became a conservative cause celebrity after her 2015 defiance, had asked the High Court not only to revisit her liability, but to reconsider Obergefell itself. However, now, over 10 years after Obergefell v. Hodges established marriage equality nationwide, the man behind the landmark case is celebrating another victory. For Jim Obergefell, the justice's silence spoke volumes. He said, quote, "The court did the right thing in denying cert, and people across our nation can breathe a little easier today. Kim Davis should have lived up to her oath and duties as a public servant by serving everyone in Rowan County, Kentucky. Instead, she chose to use her faith to persecute others. I hope the Supreme Court halts further attempts by public officials to use their personal faith to deny others their civil rights and human rights," end quote. Unfortunately, I think that's a wish of the Supreme Court that might be above their pay grade, according to previous cases, although this is a victory of sorts, meaning we haven't gone backwards. I don't think it's a victory in progress. However, I know a lot of people in our community, friends, I'll include myself in there. My partner and I are not legally married, and everyone was clamoring around us, "You better go get married," and, and all of that, before we lose it. But I was pretty confident that the Supreme Court would have made this decision. Again, it's mostly based on, a lot of, financial issues that would have needed to be unraveled and are very, very complicated. So I'm happy that the decision was made, but it doesn't leave us feeling very good about the state of the LGBTQ community in general.
Right, and you shouldn't. One of the great. We have so many great things, but one of the great things about being gay is that you never have to have a shotgun wedding. And now you sort of almost, you were saying, you better do it before the baby comes or before they take the right away. So that's unfortunate. But